Well, earlier I was talking about Shaun White, and tonight I had a chance to catch up with the snowboarding legend and 5-time Olympian and 3-time gold medalist to talk about Chloe Kim's historic run at a three-peat and how she's pushing the sport to new heights. Here's our conversation. So, Shaun, what were your impressions of Chloe Kim today on the halfpipe?
I was really impressed. You know, she's coming off an injury on the shoulder that she had training, or maybe competing in locks and in Switzerland. And to fight through that, you know, it's physically jarring, mentally jarring, come through that, and she just looked strong. She was great, put down some amazing runs, took this top slot. So she's got a really nice position going into finals, you know, because they run reverse order. So she'll be dropping in last. It's the best spot to be in because you get to see all the runs before you and you get the final say at the end. So I don't know, she's looking great.
As somebody who's a GOAT in this sport, talk to me about her style and what she brings to the sport.
You know, Chloe's style, it's just clean. It's smooth. You know, if you've never really seen the sport before, really watch the edge. You know, the path that they're taking across the flat bottom. You'll see a lot of competitors, you know, they'll speed check and they'll turn their board and do these kind of things. Her line is really pure. It's straight. It's down the line. It's gaining momentum through the half pipe. And when she does her tricks and her spins, she does it with this sort of, you know, just kind of power to it. There's no kind of arms flailing. She's committed. She's spinning. She's twisting, and she's holding her grab. So I don't know. When I really look at her run compared to the others, it's just in its own league. It's really in its own league.
I know in your coverage, and a lot of people obviously note this, the back-to-back 1080s, right? I can't even imagine doing one 1080. So what makes doing back-to-back 1080s so complicated?
Back-to-back 1080s, you know, it's one of those things where doing one 1080, like you said, is really difficult on its own. You know, that spinning, twisting, and when you're taking off the wall of the half pipe, you're already at this angle. It's not flat. You're already kind of sideways, and you're spinning at this corked rotation, right? Because you're not end over end flipping or spinning. And so you're coming out of a big spin like that, and then not only to do one of those, but you're landing switch and then going into your next wall, which is another 1080. And switch is referring to basically your unnatural way of riding. So if you're left-handed, then you're, you know, using your right hand. If you're stepping up to bat, switch-handed. It's a really difficult thing to do. She's got it dialed, obviously, but you know, the combination of tricks is where you really get the big scores. You know, if you do a setup trick and then you do a big 1080, that's amazing. Obviously, really hard to do. But if you're going 1080 into 1080, I mean, that's where the big scores come from.
You know, put it into perspective for us, Shaun, right? Because you obviously, like I said, you're a master at this. You see a lot of snowboarding. For the viewers that are sort of just tuning into these winter games, maybe they're new to Chloe, right? We are watching somebody who may go down as one of the greatest ever in this sport. I know snowboarding is relatively very new to the Olympics, but put this into perspective for our viewers. We're watching one of the greats right now compete.
Yeah, look, I mean, pulling inspiration from my own career, you know, you're staying on top of a sport that's ever changing, right? It's almost like fashion or music. It's like setting the trend, like what's going to be the next big trick in X amount of years from now? And like, what should I be working on that others aren't working on? You know, really like technology. I mean, it's really trying to guess and be ahead of the curve of what's going down. And Chloe has been on top of her sport for the longest time, you know, similar to my career in a way, you know, year after year showing up, fighting through injuries, coming back and setting the trend for what the new tricks are going to be. And she's going for a three-peat, which is pretty incredible. 3 Olympics in a row to win gold. It's something I got close to. I didn't succeed. You know, I fell short in Sochi and came back to win my 3rd, but she is going consecutively 3 years in a row, potentially winning, and it hasn't been done before in the sport. So she's really, obviously, setting the bar pretty high for the generation to follow her.
Yeah, Shaun, I wasn't going to go there, man, but since you opened the door, how is it to be sort of watching these Olympics, right, man? You were always so fun to watch, and we were always so proud of you when you brought home all that hardware in snowboarding. But I said, like, you know, you're the GOAT of the sport. Is it tough to be watching, not competing?
It's tough, for sure. Yeah, this is honestly my first Olympics not competing, so it's a mixed emotions. I haven't gone up for the men's half pipe yet. I got a taste of it watching Chloe, her smile, her excitement, you know, that feeling of succeeding, of making it through into finals and daydreaming of what that, you know, day is going to be like, what it'll feel like to win, to feel the weight of that medal. Yeah, so it's mixed emotions, but to be honest, like, as much as I daydream about that, I'm so thrilled at the role that I'm in now, being here on the broadcast side of things, talking with athletes. I have a brand called White Space. We make boards and outerwear and things, and I actually have two to three competitors that I sponsor that have made it to the Olympics, are here competing. One got into finals, Liz Hosking, she's Team Canada. But it's amazing. I feel like, obviously, I'm not doing what I did before in the sport, but I still have this, you know, as one door closed, another opened, and I'm doing all these amazing things still with the sport. And then on top of that, we have an event series called the Snow League. And there was a big event in China, one in Aspen and one in China just before this Olympics, where I got to hang out with all these athletes, talk to them about their careers, you know, what their path is like. And it's nice for me to be on this side of it, basically saying, hey, look, I've lived the life you've lived for the past 20 plus years. Like, I'm on this side now. Like, let me help. What do you need? What would make it better in this sport? So, yeah, it's not as great as putting the medal around the neck, but it does feel very fulfilling and very nice to still be this involved.
Well, it's so great to hear you. It's great to have you there in the broadcast booth. And it looks like your plate's so full. I don't know where you are doing this interview, but it looks like you're also managing a restaurant while you're here at the Olympics. So congrats to you, Shaun, for that as well.
I do a lot of things. The pasta's terrific.
All right, we believe you. Shaun, thank you for being so great, man.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.